Hey guys, Soul Tribe Huddle tonight, and I just wanted to talk first of all a little bit about, well, before I get into self-acceptance, which is something I was going to cover tonight, I just wanted to talk a little bit about our retreat. So I don't know if you guys have all seen what I popped up in our Soul Tribe today. It was today or yesterday, I can't remember. It was one of those days. Hey Angel. So nice to see your face, honey. Well, so who knows that there's a free or a $10 retreat coming up next weekend, Saturday. Yeah, everyone know about that? Cool. So I've sent out lots of messages today, and I've invited all of my local customers and some local guests along. And so far I've got 2 definites coming. So, and I'm actually, tomorrow I'm going to be sending out to all of my customers, all the ones that live overseas and, you know, who don't live locally, just the whole link to say, hey, if you want to do this, it's $10. It goes towards our charity. All you have to do is register, and you can have it for $10. So really good idea to do this, because this is a good opportunity to be obviously supporting people to create a healthier lifestyle and have some downtime, but also an option to bringing on some new customers. So particularly if you have any people who are sitting on the sidelines who were interested in the product or program, you can say, hey, this will give you a little insight into our program. How about you do this? Have a look at this. It's only going to cost you $10. Or if you've got anybody who, like if you've got existing customers, current customers, or even people that you've had customers and they've dropped off, send them the link, invite them along, or any guests that you know would be really interested. So if you've got friends or family who you think would love to have a little bit of a retreat for a few hours on next Saturday, invite them. Remember too, my place is going to be open. So is there anyone, Kieran, are you coming or not? Oh, Jasmine's coming in twice.
I am actually going to try and drum up some business down this side of the region.
Woohoo!
If I don't get anybody, then yeah, I'll drive up. But I've already registered, and trying to just motivate people's asses to get in here.
Great. Well, I think it's really a simple invitation. I mean, I've had a lot of people say no. Either they've got something on or it's not their thing, and that's okay. But I've had yeses too, so you're going to get that. And Angel, honey, if you want to come, I know you're in Palmy. I don't know if Emma's coming, but I know Maxine is coming. So if you want to come along, you're welcome to come to my place.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm in Kapiti, honey. Why can I?
Oh, yeah. I'll have a look and see if I can, because my car's getting fixed tomorrow, so I should be able to make it up.
Yeah. Otherwise, you know, you can just have it at your place, or maybe you and Emma could get together at her place or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's only $10 for one Zoom. So, you know, if you've got customers and potentials or guests that you want to invite them along to your house, especially if they are local to you, and just say, I'm opening it up. It's going to be free to you. You pay $10 for your Zoom room, and then invite them along. It's free to them. And I think that's what the draw card has been for a lot of them too, is that actually it's free. It's not going to cost you anything if you come to my house, which is cool. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that. I also wanted to say how amazing you all are. We have 26 customers in our team so far, and we're only just over halfway. So well done to you all. Hi, Janet. Hi. Well done to all of you. You're all amazing. Please remember to put your points up in the incentive image. I don't want to forget to add your points up and have you miss out on getting a $50 voucher, because you know you're all doing so well. Cool. Okay, well, I'm going to get into tonight now and talk a little bit about self-acceptance. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to share a short video from a woman, Christina, whom oh, sorry, Sarah. Yeah, it's in Team Love, honey. You just search it in there, yeah. It's also in Soul Tribe. Yeah, so a beautiful woman called Christina, who I follow. She's a very spiritual woman, but I just love, you know, she has some huge wisdoms around the simple things that we think we have to be so good at, you know, like the big words like self-acceptance and, you know, empowerment and all of these. So she's looking at self-acceptance and how if we're totally focusing on this too much, that it can be really self-destructive. And so she's given also some really practical ideas around how we can just let this go. And so I'm going to share that with you first, because I'm, you know, she's the expert and I want to share the expert here. Okay. Just bear with me. I just have to find it now. Here we are. Too loud? Too loud? Better?
Hello, beautiful soul. I am in the breathtaking Azores Islands, about to start a couple of retreats, and so you're going to be seeing some of my videos with these beautiful backdrops so that I could show you kind of this paradise. I am going to be launching my retreats for 2021 this October, and so I'm going to leave links to the retreat page or in the description box below where you can join the retreat email list if you're interested in joining me in paradise for 2021. Make sure you're on that email list because I'm only launching the retreats. I'm only doing 2 of them next year, and I'm only launching them to that specific retreat list. So make sure you're on it if you want to join me next year. So this video is going to be about self-acceptance and one detrimental belief that really kind of creates havoc and prevents us from stepping into full self-acceptance. So that's what this video is about. But first I want to get the definition of self-acceptance out of the way, right? So what does it mean to accept myself? Self-acceptance just really means that I accept all parts of me, the good, the bad, the beautiful, the ugly, everything, all parts of me, the parts that I love and the parts that I don't like, the parts that I like to hide. So full self-acceptance just means that I accept all of me as I am, all right? Now, what is this pesky destructive behavior that sometimes prevents us from coming into self-acceptance? Or it's just really kind of a consequence of a lack of self-acceptance. And it happens a lot with people who newly awakened or are on a spiritual path. When we wake up, we start to want to heal the things that need to be healed. We start to want to change things in our lives that maybe are no longer in resonance with us. And what ends up happening for a lot of us on the spiritual path is that we end up going into these endless healing cycles and personal development cycles. We start to believe that the healing and the personal development that I need to do will make me a better person, okay? So that's the detrimental belief. It's the idea that if I heal or if I do my spiritual work, I'm going to become a better person, meaning that I'm not good enough as I am right now. So the idea here is that the more I heal, the better I become as a person, meaning that my value is being associated with the things that I heal or the things that I accomplish or how personally developed I am or how spiritual I become. It's all, my value is associated with these things. And that is one of the top beliefs that keep us from self-acceptance, or one of the consequences of self-acceptance is this belief that those two things are associated, that the healing is associated with my value. And I'm going to burst the bubble on that right now. It doesn't matter what you have to heal. It doesn't matter the things that you want to change in your life. It does not matter. All of these things, the things that you have to heal or the things that you want to heal, they never ever have anything to do with your value, beautiful soul, okay? And I really want you to take this into your heart. So let me repeat this again. It doesn't matter what you have to heal. It doesn't matter the things that you have to change in your life. Those things, that healing will never impact your inherent worth, your value, okay? Because your value is never in question. It is never in question. Your value is inherent, whether you're healed or unhealed, all right? So a person who's healed is no more valuable than a person who's unhealed. You see? So you've got to be able to divorce this belief, cut this belief that your healing, your personal development is going to make you a better person. Because what happens is if you hold on to this belief, you're in a constant state of non-acceptance, because it's going to create this sense of restlessness in you. It's going to create a sense of kind of the underlying anxiety, because you're never going to be okay in the present moment. You're never going to be fully accepting of who you are right now, because your mind is always going to be saying to you, oh, well, you have to heal this and you have to heal that and you have to change this and you have to do that. And so you're going to be in this really restless state, really, really anxious. There's this underlying restlessness in you, and that is going to lead you to stay in a wounded state, beautiful soul, you see? Because non-acceptance is at its core, it's a wound. It's a very deep wound. It's a wound of lack of self-love, really. And if I hold on to the belief that I need to constantly be doing, constantly be healing, constantly be developing myself as a way to feel more valuable, then I'm being stuck in this really primal wound of lack of self-acceptance, and I'm never going to get there. I'm never going to get to self-acceptance from non-acceptance, okay? So this really key belief, I wanted to bring this up because this is present in so many people that I work with. This was present in me. It took a while for me to work through it and kind of get to the root of this and realize that I was constantly on the go, constantly trying to heal, constantly trying to better myself, because I had this deep wound of lack of self-acceptance and a lack of self-love. And as soon as I was able to realize, and this was a realization, this was really a realization, a self-realization, that my value and my worth is inherent no matter what I do. No matter what I do or say, my inherent worth it's inherent. It's always with me. I am worthy. I am valuable just because I am, just because I exist. Okay? That's where the value is. The value is just in who you are right now in this moment. Okay? So this destructive behavior, if you feel that you do this, if you feel like you're constantly wanting to heal more and personally develop more and more and more and more and more, because you are not in a state of you're in a state of non-acceptance in the present moment, let go of this, okay? This is a super important step for you to come to a position of self-love. So sometimes the question that I get when I talk about self-acceptance with clients and with people is that there's this question of, if healing isn't associated with worth, and if I fully accept myself in the present moment as I am right now, then what would be the incentive to heal? What would be the incentive to heal? If I'm fully accepting of who I am right now, just as I am, what would be the incentive to healing? Well, the answer to that is the goal of healing is not for you to be a better person. The goal of healing is for you to process past experiences that keep your energy level down. The goal of healing is to integrate all parts of you and come to a place of full self-love and self-acceptance. The goal of healing is to shed dense energy that keeps you stuck in life. The goal of healing is not to make you a better person, for sure. So when I'm in a place of self-acceptance, I will seek healing. I will seek to kind of release dense energy, release past experiences that were painful and that are still stuck in me and keeping me stuck in life. I'll still keep doing that work. But when I'm in a position of self-acceptance, there is no ulterior motive to do that work, right? When I'm in a place of self-acceptance, I'm not doing healing work to become a better person. I'm doing healing work so that I could be happier, more joyful, more fulfilled in life, in the sense that I'm closer in energy. When I heal, I'm closer in resonance with my true soul signature, or with the energy of my soul, as opposed to being bound down by all of the wounding that's on me, okay, from this lifetime or past lives, all right? I'm not doing it because I want to become a better person. And this is crucial. This is so crucial. That's why I keep repeating it, and I'm going to repeat it a couple times more in this video, because this is crucial. If I am in a state of non-acceptance, I'm never actually going to heal, because non-acceptance is a wound to begin with, right? It's a really deep wound. So if I'm trying to heal from a position of non-acceptance, I'm not healing. All right, so this is important for you to remember, beautiful soul. Come into a place of self-acceptance. Self-acceptance is so, so crucial to healing. It's crucial to changing your life. It's crucial for you to living a more joyful and fulfilled life. You've got to come into a place of self-acceptance where the present moment is perfectly okay as it is. You are perfectly okay as you are. You're a beautiful, valuable, worthy soul, and there's nothing that you could ever do to make yourself a better or worse person, all right? So I wanted to leave this message with you here. Self-acceptance is crucial. Please come to a place of self-acceptance. Let go of that belief that you need to be constantly doing and personally developing yourself in order to be better. That's not true. To come into a place of self-acceptance, it's something that you can do easily, but sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but that's okay. That's what we're here for. So you're just going to take a nice deep breath. Once you take a nice deep breath and you relax your energy and you just start to feel into self-acceptance, all right? And this may be a little bit difficult for you initially, especially if you've really held on to that belief that the more I heal, the better I become as a person. If you've held on to that belief for a really long time, it may be difficult initially to come into a place of full acceptance, of self-acceptance right away. So start working with your breath and just start feeling into what self-acceptance could possibly feel like if you're not there yet, okay? So what could it possibly feel like? Work with the breath. Just relax your energy, relax your energy, relax that restlessness that's always driving you to do more work and more work and more work nonstop because you want to be a better person. Relax that energy. Use your breath and just start feeling for what self-acceptance could possibly look like or feel like for you, okay? And then I like to work with mantras too. I love to work with a mantra like, I am whole, I am valuable, I am worthy, I am loved, things like that. I love to work with simple mantras like that. That really helps us come into a place of self-acceptance. It's time, beautiful soul, to come into self-acceptance. If you want to go deeper into self-acceptance, I did a related video on self-confidence and personal power. It's over to you.
So do you guys all get that? I know she does kind of go on a little bit, but that was the basic. Do you get that? Any questions around that? You understand the gist of it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite powerful, Tanya. Really powerful, you know.
Yeah,
Gosh, I've
great.
been on this journey of trying to self-heal like over and over. You go on and on and on, and like she's saying, you know, you just accept yourself as you are.
That's right.
Right
And
now.
I totally relate, Janet. I do the same thing, and yeah, totally relate. And I think, oh, but I'm not that person yet because I've still got that onion layer and that onion layer and that onion layer, and you know, it almost becomes an excuse for us not to live our life the way we want it to, you know, as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I guess in my journey it seems so easy to do that because like I've kind of gone from one life to another.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I've got is I've actually got a really beautiful meditation. I can see that you're walking, Janet, so it's probably not a good time for you. But
Sorry,
I know
I was running a bit late and I didn't want to miss the training, so I'm walking Charlie.
Well, you might actually, it might be a nice place because you look like you're surrounded by bush, so it actually might be a really nice place to sit down and do a meditation, put your feet on the earth. And so I'm just going to take you through a self-acceptance meditation. So I'm going to do this myself as well. I'm just going to pop it on and do it. So just feel free to enjoy it. I just love meditation. So I'm just going to share my screen again and go back. And just close this one off. God, how do I close this off? Yeah.
Hi, I'm Brad Callen, and in this video, I'm going to show you how anyone can quickly and easily create doodle videos, just like the one you're watching right now, using Doodly, our dragon.
Welcome, and thank you for listening to this meditation for self-acceptance.
Is that loud enough? I might just, oh, I can't get to it. Damn, can't get to it. Is it loud enough? Can you hear it all okay?
The suffering from the feeling of unworthy is very common in the world today. And this feeling often plays out in our relationships, our work, our need for perfection, and leaves us feeling like we aren't enough. Today's meditation will guide you towards the freedom, happiness, and fulfillment that comes with unconditional accepting of yourself. Make yourself comfortable in a chair, on the floor, or on a cushion. Take a moment to elongate your spine, making it upright, but not rigid or tense. Close your eyes and rest your hands in an easy, effortless position. Take a moment to scan your entire body. Allow your awareness to move over your body, noticing any areas that, if possible, can be softened and released of tension. And once you have scanned your body once, you can move your attention to your breath. Use each breath to continue the release process throughout your body. Take a few full, slow, deep breaths to encourage a relaxation. And then allow your breath to eventually return to its natural rhythm and flow. As you breathe deeply, notice where the breath flows into your body. Notice how it makes your body feel and what sensations arise with each breath. There is no need to control your breath. Simply use the awareness of your breath to discover what is really occurring, what you are feeling, and to bring mindfulness to this process. Your mind may naturally drift off into thoughts, and that's okay. You do not need to completely shut off your mind and empty it of all thoughts. When you recognize that your mind is drifting, acknowledge your thoughts without following them into a drawn-out story. Simply come back to your breath as an anchor, without making any judgments. Each breath is your place to be fully present. If your attention shifts to focus on a sensation or an emotion you're feeling through your body, allow it to move away from your breath for a moment to notice what's coming up in your physical body. Again, without judgment and without getting caught up in thinking stories, intend to allow the sensations or emotions as they are. And if you find your attention begins to drift, simply come back to your breath as your anchor to ground you in the present moment. Take another quiet moment for this mindfulness practice of breath and awareness. Self-acceptance means accepting yourself exactly as you are, without any wishes of how you should be. The practice of self-acceptance is a step towards freedom and happiness in your life, yet for many it is easier said than done. It is knowing deep down in your heart that you are enough as you are. It means being comfortable with your body, your emotions, and your mind. It means accepting what you have achieved as well as what you have not yet accomplished. Acceptance of all your strengths as well as what you may consider your flaws. It means being exactly who you are and not who you want others to see you as. Accepting yourself is not about praising yourself or receiving praise from others. It means you have a sense from within that you feel loved simply because you are being yourself. When you love and accept yourself, you are authentic and you can trust yourself. With self-acceptance comes a love and compassion for ourselves, the ability to forgive ourselves, and the ability to recognize and learn from our mistakes so that we can grow. When you love and accept yourself, you know who you are, and you are able to celebrate your strengths. You are whole, lovable, innately good, and you are enough. We may not even realize that we have a lack of self-acceptance, and therefore it sometimes shows up in a variety of different ways that we may not even be aware of. It may present itself as making harmful choices or unconscious self-sabotage. It can be dependence or reliance on others to make us feel good about ourselves. Or we may try to avoid or numb the feeling of being unworthy or not enough. We may strive for perfection or procrastinate to avoid the risk or failure. We may simply busy ourselves or withdraw from this possible feeling of unworthiness. In whatever way this fear of not being enough is showing up for you is okay. The first step on the path of self-acceptance is increased awareness. As you build this awareness of yourself, invite any feelings you may be having to show up. Welcome both positive and negative feelings, and honor what they are without judging or trying to change. Accept any positive emotions and know that you deserve to feel good. And when negative emotions come to the surface, treat yourself as you would a loved one. Know that these emotions are just that, simply emotions. They are not you. They do not make you the person that you are. Without changing anything, simply meet yourself exactly where you are in the present moment and be aware of yourself. And the second step towards self-acceptance is loving kindness and compassion for yourself. In order to fully love and accept yourself, you must let go of limiting beliefs and self-defeating behaviors. Let go of anything that no longer serves you on your journey to self-acceptance. Take a moment to let go of all the behaviors and beliefs that no longer serve you or are working against you. There's no need to name these specifically right now. Simply let the negative energy go and replace it with positive energy and make space for accepting. Let go of judgments of ourselves and comparisons to others. Let go of unmet and unrealistic expectations. Let go of the need for perfection. To be human is to be imperfect. Let go of comparisons with past versions of yourself. Let go of negative self-talk. Let go of shame and let go of guilt. Let it all go. See all of this melting off of your body to be gone from your life forever. Now you can check back to the state of awareness often throughout your daily life. You can meet your feelings where they are with kindness and compassion. And you can continue to build self-acceptance. And now begin to bring your awareness back to your physical sensations in this present moment. Deepen your breath again. And if you choose, place your hands on your heart and invite in a building sense of love and honoring of your beautiful heart. Take in one more deep breath, sending it into the area of your heart to make space for unconditional acceptance. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Oh, Kieran's gone. How are you all feeling?
Pretty damn good. Could you put that into the chat? Because I'd like to do that one again.
Sure, it's a nice one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Really nice one.
Yeah, once I finish the messaging sabbatical with one of my friends, I might pass it on to her as well.
Yeah, great. It is a lovely one.
Yeah.
Awesome. So hopefully that's helped you all a little bit. Yeah, another thing, and I know that Christina talked about that, and that is affirmations. You know, she called them mantras, but, you know, telling yourself you are worthy. Hang on, I just have to go back because I didn't turn my thing off. And we're going to get another meditation. Lucky
to your guided meditation for self-love and self-acceptance.
Oh, we've got another self-acceptance one. Aren't we lucky? Why can't I turn this one off?
This is the time where we will leave any worries or anxieties behind as we find.
Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, what was I saying? I can't remember. It must have been
Talking
a lie.
about affirmations and mantras. That she
Yeah.
was-
Oh, yeah.
So find a mantra that's really good for you. Obviously, when we're talking about self-acceptance, we're talking about, you know, loving yourself, feeling worthy, being enough, you know, loving yourself as you are right now in every moment. You know, I love myself right now and in every moment. I am enough. I am worthy. I am loved. I am, you know, I am, and I don't think using the word perfect is enough, but I am everything I need to be. I think, you know, there's some really good ones. So, and, you know, Google has some really good ones. Google self-acceptance mantras or affirmations, and it'd be amazing what comes up for you. But yeah, this has been huge for me. Certainly been an eye-opener. I accidentally fell upon this. I subscribe to her channel, so I often get her videos, and they come up at the most convenient times, of course. Synchronicity, love it. So I would suggest, if you love that one, to subscribe to her channel as well. Christina Lopez, she's on YouTube.
Is that who did the meditation, Tanya?
No, that's not who did the meditation. Christina's the one that often gives really good, informative. She's very full of wisdom. She's got a lot of wisdom around the spiritual part of ourselves, and I find her really good. So, you know, if you're into that, then follow her. But I'm not sure who the other lady was, but I'll share it anyway, and you'll be able to see. Yeah, awesome. Okay, team. Well, I'll let you go. It's after 8, so have a gorgeous